gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Just in this afternoon, there with the timing. Just in this afternoon, a man is dead after a stabbing at the 5 Points Marta station this morning. Police say a suspect is in custody right now. They have not.
Wow, so we covered the story where the Super Gremlin stole the Marta bus, but now we have a blatant, bold stabbing and deletion of a brother at the Marta station. You know, what's up with public transportation and these constant behavioral patterns coming out of the community? You know, back in the day, there was something called home training. And if you acted out in public, then people would assume you didn't have any. Well, in this day and age, these super gremlins do not care about having any type of home training. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Release their identity, though, according to Marta police.
Live at 5, serious concern tonight over your safety as commuters after a man was stabbed to death on a Marta train platform this morning.
Atlanta News First, Amanda Rose. She's live at 5 from the 5 Points Marta station. That is downtown, and that is where that stabbing happened. Amanda?
Marta police tell me it's unfortunate something like this happened, and they're working to bring justice to the victim's family. Police say the deadly stabbing happened early this morning around 8 a.m. on the northbound platform. According to the suspect, two men were arguing while riding the train, and when they both exited the train, the suspect stabbed the victim multiple times in the neck and kicked him. The suspect will be facing charges of felony murder and aggravated assault. Police are still in the process of reviewing the train footage to see.
Damn, so he was stabbed to death and kicked. Guys, it's very dangerous out here. You need to watch your back. You need to make sure that you are checking your surroundings, because, I mean, the Marta back in the day, you know, it was a lot safer. Now, I'm not saying that it was the best form of transportation, but it was a lot safer back then. But nowadays, it has become something that is unimaginable.
Exactly what happened, but say several safety measures are in place to ensure the public's safety at the Marta station and on Marta trains.
What we do, we have over 250 officers and protective specialists combined that are patrolling the stations, the train, and the buses. Like, for example, today we had officers on north and southbound trains doing what we call train patrol.
If you take Marta or know someone who does, write this number down or take a picture with your phone. It's 404-848-4911. That's the number to report a crime or safety issue on Marta. Marta police say you can also use blue or white phones at their station. You could find all this information on our Atlanta News First app. In downtown Atlanta, Amanda Rose, Atlanta News First.
New tonight at 6, Marta is now talking about plans to boost safety at the 5 Point station after a man was stabbed to death on the train platform this morning.
I mean, like I said, it just doesn't make sense that you have people who are being stabbed to death on the train. They're trying to go to and from work or home or commuting, and their safety is not guaranteed. This is a very sad and dark time for Atlanta and public transportation in the city.
11 Alive's Bobeth Yates joining us live. And Bobeth, I know you've been speaking to officials today about these changes.
Well, Jonathan, officials spent the morning cleaning up that deadly scene before reopening this MARTA station back up to riders. But those officials tell me safety is their top priority, and they're working to make sure, increasing security and making sure that this doesn't happen again.
And we are beefing up the station from 4 officers to 6 officers.
Major Eugene Roberts with MARTA Police says changes are underway after the most recent incident that claimed the life of a rider at the 5 Points MARTA station.
And it took a death for changes to be on the way. You know, instead of having reactionary policing, which is probably most forms of policing, which, like I said, is not necessarily a bad thing, but I would urge for more preventative policing, you know, so that we don't have situations like this to begin with.
A person was stabbed this morning down on the northbound platform. The suspect was taken into custody immediately.
MARTA identified the person as 48-year-old Jason Harris.
48 years old, crashing out. These super gremlins are on demon time. And these are the OGs that we're supposed to look up to. And Buddy is a crash out. You know, he honestly looks like, you know, one of them homeless dudes in the A, whatnot. It is what it is. It's a sad day. But I just can't believe that they allowed this man to straight up delete somebody on the MARTA.
And the stabbing is putting those who use the 5 Points MARTA station frequently on edge.
And I really don't feel safe riding MARTA behind what happened.
Kimberly Niles is among several MARTA riders reacting to the death.
I feel like I'm risking my life every single time I come downtown. To be honest, I do.
And she's not alone.
And that is really what it feels like downtown, Buckhead. You know, it's not safe. And I actually lived in Buckhead. I'm actually transitioning away from there this month, thank the Lord. You know, I felt the presence of the demon time activities, and I knew that it was time to go. Buckhead's secession failed, even though I was a strong advocate and a strong fan of Buckhead seceding from the city of Atlanta. But, you know, that was a long shot and it did fail. So it's time for me to secede from the city, at least the downtown area.
I've seen incidents, I've heard incidents. I feel like I need to be on guard at all times. I feel like awareness is everything, and pay attention to your surroundings.
But some riders believe the issue goes beyond MARTA.
It's going on all over. Yeah. So it's like, it ain't just a MARTA station, it's a world thing. It's people.
Still, as MARTA moves forward with increasing security at the 5 Point station, riders we spoke to say the changes can't come soon enough.
I really do hope they do something quickly and get more polices or more MARTA polices down here to make sure everyone is safe. It's because I don't have a car right now, so I have to take MARTA to get back and forth to work, to go to the grocery store. Anything I do, I have to take MARTA.
Now, officials tell us they're still working to contact that victim's family members, and until then, they won't be able to release that person's information. We'll bring you updates when we get it. Sending it back to you.
All right, well, Beth, thank you so much.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Jenquavius Jackson, and y'all already know I'm demonetized and shadow banned in this bitch. So if you want to contribute, go to the Cash App, the PayPal, the GoFundMe, or join the Patreon. Also, don't forget to visit the merch store for all your favorite BGZM News 17 gear, including our exclusive Trump is a Blood t-shirt. Go fast before they sell out. They are already flying off the shelves, no cap. And remember, these super gremlins are on demon time.
We are hearing from the family of a man stabbed and killed in what MARTA police are calling a random attack at a train station. We're also getting answers from MARTA police about their security on trains and at the stations.
So we're going to hear from the family, and this is definitely a sad and tough time for them, because this was, it appears to be random, but this is how deranged and off a lot of these super gremlins in the community are. You know, we talk about mental health all the time. It's really just crackheads. Honestly, that's what is causing, these types of crimes to happen. We just got way more crackheads now than we did even in the 80s, in the 70s, 80s, whatever you want to call it. We got way more crackheads now than ever before.
Fox 5's Eric Mock joins us now live from the 5 Point station where it happened. And Eric, Marta police tell you they had officers there at the time.
17-year-old Markayla Harris says she was so excited to meet up with her dad after school.
He was excited because we was going out to eat today, right when I got out of school. And he was the best dad I could ask for.
Instead, she got a phone call from her mom saying her father, Marcus Harris, had been killed.
Wow. And that is horrible, man. An active father. He may not have been in the home, but he was active. He was present. And he was doing what he knew how to do best, which is support his daughter and support his baby girl. And show her how a man treats a lady. But in this case, on his way, he ran into a super gremlin on demon time.
I was like, why him? Why? He didn't do nothing to nobody.
Markayla's mother, Tan Slayton, says he was a wonderful father and family man.
He had a family. He had a family. He was loved. And so what took him, it hurt. It hurt so bad.
Marta police say the victim was stabbed on the northbound platform at the 5 Point station at around 8 a.m. Monday morning. Police Major Eugene Roberts says it was a random attack.
No, they did not know each other. It's just a random act of violence.
Roberts says there were Marta police officers present on the train and on the platform at the time.
And there's no relation. And this is black on black crime. This is the norm. This is what we're used to covering on here, but no motive, no, ninja moment to spark this thing off. It's just on site. Crackhead, sees his prey and pounces.
But it wasn't enough to deter this attack.
There was officers on the train. When this incident happened, that's why the arrest was made so quickly.
Officers arrested Jason Harris immediately after the stabbing. They've charged him with aggravated assault and murder. I asked Major Roberts whether they plan to beef up security on the platforms after this attack.
It's not just after this attack. We are planning on beefing up the stations anyway.
Meanwhile, Markayla says she just can't understand why her father had to be the victim of this random attack.
So I don't understand why they picked my dad. Out of all people, they chose him. And that hurts. Because now I won't wake up and hear his voice again.
Now, I pressed Marta police asking for specific numbers on this beefed up security. They said they weren't able to provide that, but they did say they have employees round the clock watching their extensive camera network, cameras on the trains, in the stations, and they have officers that ride the trains from the start and from the stop 7 days a week. Yeah, and with all that, they still can't stop these super gremlins on demon time. So that just tells you got security beefed up, and they are explaining how they beefed up security, and even then, this type of thing still wasn't preventable. Reporting live in downtown Atlanta, Eric Mock, Fox 5 News.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.